Hey guys, welcome to another Let's Play a Normal Lost Phone. Last episode, we found out that Sam is actually a trans woman. I believe that's the correct. Yeah. So that was big news to discover. I thought he was just bisexual. Well, I thought she was just bisexual. She is trans, so let's see. What was I doing? Oh, right. And then, okay. Messages from Feel Free. Okay, go back down. Okay, we sent this photo. But we still don't know where Sam is, so we need to find out where this photo is that she was talking about. I need to look for it. I erased it from my phone, but I'd share it on the BU forum. Okay, and the BU forum is up here. Sam thing, okay. Oh man, okay. Board rules. This forum has two parts, one public and one VIP. Upon registration, everyone has access to the public part. Feel free to talk about any topic, but use it anonymously. Do not give personal information like your real name, home address, place of work, or school, school, or private data. For that, we've got the VIP section, smiley face. The VIP section is the place where you can talk about yourselves using your name or not. You can upload photos of yourself, exchange telephone numbers, arrange meetings in person, etc. To access this part, you need a personal invitation from someone who is already there. We try to keep this system strict in order to filter out trolls and hateful people. Thank you for understanding. Introductions. Tessie Star, okay. Hi, this part. Whoa, this was back. Okay. Wait. Okay. So she joined in August. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. Hi, this part of the forum is for introductions. Tell everyone a bit about yourself, but make sure you stay anonymous. And don't share any photos, address, or any information that might make you easily identifiable. That's what the VIP section is for, winky face. Okay, so I'll start off by introducing myself and hope it encourages the rest of you to do it too. I'm Tessie Starr. I'm 22 and I'm a trans woman who's been using hormones for 3 years. For me, the fact that I'm a woman has always been obvious. Even when I was small, I already wanted to play with dolls and use my mom's makeup. It always made her laugh. I should probably mention that I'm the youngest in a family of 4 children, and she's only had boys, so she was happy I was interested in the same things as her. I was also lucky enough to grow up in a really open, understanding town and to have a trans aunt who came out way before me and was accepted by everyone in the family. Reading around online, I realized that while coming out for me would be very easy, it wasn't the same for everyone. I was shocked when I saw some statistics, for example, the much higher attempted suicide rate among trans people. That's what motivated me to found this forum. I told myself that there were probably other young people around me who might need support, a place to talk, but who couldn't bring themselves to visit an LGBT center in their town and preferred the anonymity of the internet. So then September 2nd, 2015, 11:07 p.m. Hello, I'm Sam Thing. I'm 17. I don't really know what I am, and I'm feeling kind of lost at the moment. Let me explain a bit. I come from a town that's not very open. It's quite conservative, really, and I've never met anyone that's openly gay, let alone trans. I didn't even know the word trans for ages until I found it online. I've always thought of myself as a guy, even though I've always hated traditionally masculine activities. My cousin, for example, always makes fun of me because I never keep up with sports news. Because of that, I've always gotten on better with girls. They tend to treat me like a girlfriend, telling me all their secrets, and I really like that they treat me like that. My cousin also makes fun of me because I enjoy playing the harp. Yep, you read that right. I'm a boy and I play the harp. I've loved it ever since I was little. Of course, I'm the only boy at my music school who plays the harp. Hi, I'm H Says So, and I'm 23-year-old trans guy. I volunteer a lot at the LGBT center in my town. It's a tiny center because I come from quite an old-fashioned town where it's not exactly well regarded to be part of the LGBT community, and we don't get any funding from the town, so we get by with what we have. Sam Thing, you seem quite confused. You know, just playing the harp and not enjoying sports don't mean you're not a guy. It's society that tries to make us believe that girls like this and boys should like that. But you're free to like what you want, and who you want too, of course. I agree with H Says So, but I admit I wasn't completely honest in my first post. I left out some of the story. Last June, there was a concert at my school just before summer vacation. It was super important to me. It was also my last year in the music school because I was just about to get my diploma. So, an important concert requiring a certain outfit. We all had identical outfits because all the harpists play together. We had to reuse the same stage costumes that had been used for another school concert several years before, but they only had costumes for girls, so we had to get one made for me as soon as possible. Except that while we were waiting for it, I joked and said that I could play in one of the girl costumes. Of course the school said no, but a harpist friend who I'll call V lent me her concert dress for fun. I tried it on, and I don't really know what happened. I might have just been trying it on for a joke, but when I looked at myself in the mirror, something clicked. I can't really say it felt good, more that I felt really confused. Then V said, "Hey miss, you look real pretty." I know she said that to make me laugh, but right at that moment I felt happy. Yeah, I was happy that she said that. A sudden intense happiness that suddenly vanished as soon as I realized what it might mean. Anyway, I know that it made me a bit sad when my boy's costume arrived, and I was a bit disappointed I had to wear it for the concert. I don't know where I am. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I want to try dressing as a woman again, but I daren't. Hello, I'm Cupton Catcake. And I identify as non-binary. I'm not going to tell you my age, because that's just not something you ask a young non-binary person. Sam Thing, I think what you felt when you tried on your friend's dress was what we call gender euphoria. Don't confuse it with gender dysphoria. To put it simply, it's when you feel good doing things that aren't attributed to the gender you were given at birth. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a trans woman. Anyway, it's up to you to define yourself and see what makes you happy, and if you want to dress up again, go for it. Just see where it takes you. Maybe you'll decide you don't like it. Maybe you'll love it and you'll never want to dress as a boy again. Maybe you'll feel somewhere in between. Your life lies ahead of you. Grab it by the horns and enjoy it. Thanks for the great advice, Cupton Cupcake. It's a real help. I made the most of my parents being out to try on my mom's clothes and makeup just to see what happened. And I have to admit it felt good. Okay, so I'm not exactly a stunner, but I've got something. I should mention that I'm pretty androgynous anyway, so I think I could pass. I really want to go out and meet people, see if they perceive me as a girl, but I don't dare. Chloe Nito at your service. I'm a 19-year-old trans woman. Everyone around me knows and more or less accepts it. While my parents haven't kicked me out, I do often get rude comments, but nothing I can't live with. Same thing, if you want to go out in the street and see if people perceive you as a girl, here's some advice. Use a well-padded push-up bra. If you don't have long hair, wear a wig. Don't just wear makeup, wear nail polish and jewelry too. Don't wear too much makeup, and don't want to look like a paint pot. You don't want to look like a paint pot. Don't just use makeup for your eyes and mouth. You can also use different foundations. Men's and women's faces are quite different shapes. The idea is to play with light and shadow to make your face look more feminine. There's loads of tutorials online. Try to make your voice higher. Nothing betrays you more than a deep voice. And last but not least, don't try to go see people who know you as a man when you go out for the first time. Wow, Clonito, thanks for the advice. I tried to go out today for the first time dressed as a girl. I just wanted to go out of the house and go to the bakery where I don't normally go, but my legs were shaking so much I couldn't even leave my room. It's no biggie. I'm not going to let that stop me. There's a sci-fi convention in my town soon, and I'm thinking that might be the best time to try again. Worst case scenario, if people give me weird looks, I can always say that I'm dressed up as a sci-fi character. That's a great idea. That kind of place doesn't normally ask for any ID to sign up, so you won't even need to show them any documents that say you're a guy. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I wonder if there's anything else I haven't thought about. I'm too scared, frowny face. Stay strong. We're all with you. You still want to do it? Yes, I've even ordered a wig online. Then do it, and tell us how it goes afterward. Smiley face. Okay, so I just got back from the convention. It was great. No one gave me weird looks or said anything to me at all. And you won't believe it, but I even signed up to a board game club that had a stand there. And I used a girl's name too. That's great. Well done. It's really encouraging to read that. Would you prefer that we use female pronouns now? Or do you want to keep that for when you're with the board game people? Nope, let's go for female pronouns here too. I know I can trust you all anyway. So, she signed up for the board game club at the sci-fi convention as a girl. She signed up as a girl. That was September 20th. Help! I know this has nothing to do with the thread, but I'm Heady Boss 17, but I forgot the password to my account, so I've had to make a new one. But my Heady Boss 17 account had access to the VIP section of the forum, so I'd really, really, really like to recover my password. I've already got it wrong twice. I don't want the account to be deleted. Hi, Heady Boss 17. Okay already, please stop posting in every thread. You're flooding the forum. I'm going to answer here and everywhere else you've posted so everyone can see my reply and not worry. If you get your password wrong, your account won't be deleted. You'll just get an automatically generated new password that'll be sent to your email. General ranting. Okay, let's see rants. This is the rant area where you can vent about all the people who messed up your day. Someone misgendered you? You can't stand your family? Someone said something nasty in the street? Whatever it is, if you want to talk about it, this is the place. There's just one rule. Don't just comment on someone's post with something like, but you should have said, done, blah. It's already unpleasant to live with the bad stuff that can happen in our daily lives, and if we can avoid reminding people how they could have responded better, that would be great. Yes, I really agree with that. I hate being on social media and seeing a really upsetting thing that someone's talking about, and then all the comments for like, oh, well, this person was stupid, they should have done this instead, or whatever. That is just one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate it so much because, I mean, it's just victim blaming. It's victim blaming, and that's what our society does. I hate it. So, That's definitely a good rule. Whoa, and this is back in. Oh, wait. I got confused by the dates again. I thought it was April, but no, it's October. So something happened to me recently. Let me explain. I'm just wearing my hair differently for now, waiting to work up the guts to tell my mom that I'm trans. And the thing is that when I was out with her, someone working in the store called me sir. She gave them a nasty look and corrected them, but personally, I was super happy. Whatever you are, man, woman, in the end, people see what they want to see. Haha, that's really cool. For me, it's great when my colleagues make sure they say he when they talk about me. The way they're so careful is really touching. I came out to a childhood friend a while ago, and she took it pretty well. She told me she had nothing against it, that it changed nothing, and that we'd always be friends. And after that, she started to explain her point of view on trans people, like how gender is just a social construct and a societal phenomenon. But for some reason, even 3 years later, she still calls me she. That kind of thing is so frustrating. I used to correct her all the time. I don't anymore. But I feel like it didn't sink in at all. That's too bad. But at the same time, I know how hard it is to rewire your brain. If you thought of the person as a certain thing for such a long time, then it can be really hard to rewire your brain to think of them the way they see themselves. And it takes lots of work. But the thing is, they need to try and do that work. Like, I mess up a lot. I really do. And I really hate that I mess up a lot because I know how important it is to respect who they are, respect who they see themselves as. I know it's super important. So I'm trying. I'm really trying. But I do mess up. But that's sad that it doesn't seem like she is making the work, is making the effort to change. Anyway, yeah, people like that who think they know everything can be really annoying. They're not so intelligent after all. To be honest, if it was just a social thing, I'm not sure if we'd even do all these things to change ourselves. It just shows that your friend really doesn't get it, for her to say something like that. I'll keep this short. Today I had the pleasure of being used as a token by my best friend. He's one of those, look everyone, I've got a trans friend, I'm so tolerant types. Firstly, I don't necessarily want to announce to the world that I'm trans. And secondly, I just felt like saying, what? What? What was he thinking? The best bit is people nudging you all evening and saying how it must be so much easier for you to hit on people because you know both sides of the fence. Yeah, we're all pickup masters, that's for sure. I sometimes get comments from friends, because I don't know how long they'll stay friends, that tell me not to hit on them because I'm trans. As if I'd jump on them or suddenly change my orientation just because I'm changing my gender. OMG, did you hear about the fire at the LGBT Center in Melbourne? What? So there was a fire, because that's her town. Oh man. What happened? Homophobic scum set it on fire. Fortunately, I've just heard that no one was hurt. And how do you know it was homophobes? I didn't see anything about it on TV. Tell me about it. We all know the media only tell half the story. Would it kill them to use the words hate crime? Because I can guarantee that's what it was. The firemen have already found that the fire was arson. And for the last 3 months, we've been receiving threats in the mail saying that they'd set it on fire if we didn't leave town. Wow, I knew Melrin wasn't a particularly welcoming place for the LGBT community, but it's even worse than I thought. I take it from your message that you were a member of the center. Are you okay? Yes, I volunteer at the center a lot. I'm feeling down. H says so. You've given out quite a lot of personal information there that might help someone figure out who you are outside the forum. Normally that's against the forum rules. I don't want to hassle you, but I just want to make sure forum members feel protected. Tessie Star, don't worry, everyone in Melrin knows me anyway. And seeing how they're trying to make us all shut up at the moment, I don't want to hide. I want to shout from the rooftops to fight for our rights. No one can silence me. Well said, H says so, and thanks for everything you've done at the center. I hope it gets rebuilt again quickly. I hope so too. Anyone want to adopt me? I can't deal with my parents anymore. Oh, this is the 27th of January. I'll adopt you, Something. What happened with your parents? Oh man, here we go. Just a warning, it's a long story. You might want some popcorn. So I've got an older cousin whom I've never really known well because he disappeared when I was little, and it's been over 10 years since I heard anything from him. His brother and I were always told that he had run off to join a cult, so we never really tried to find out more. Last week I found a wedding invitation in the mailbox from this exact cousin, and huge surprise, he's marrying another man. My older cousin, who I haven't heard from for over a decade, is marrying another guy. In my family, aka the most homophobic family in the world, they even said that it was a good thing that the LGBT center was burned down. So you can see what I mean. I talked about it with my other cousin, his little brother, and he told me that he'd found a wedding invitation in his dad's office too. He got hold of the contact info and called his big brother. Well, it turns out the whole cult story told to us by our parents was a complete lie. He never joined a cult. It was his parents who kicked him out the same day he came out to them, and they refused to speak to him ever again. That's awful. Wait, what? Why did he invite them to his wedding? I don't understand. Well, sometimes people change. It might have been an attempt by Sam Thing's cousin to reach out. It's a brave thing to do. Brave but useless. The invite ended up in the garbage. Shitty parents. Anyway, I now know what's in store for me if I ever decide to come out. Don't think that way, Sam Thing. Maybe your parents told you that because it's what your aunt and uncle told them. That's what I thought too. Then I talked with them about the invite. It ended up like this. Me. So, I saw an invite to Cousin X's wedding. Parents. Yes, what a disgrace. How dare he invite us to his cultist ceremony? But it's a wedding. What's wrong with that? Parents. No, he's not getting married. Marriage is between a man and a woman. What he's doing is an abomination. It's the cult of homosexuals. That's not exactly what they said, but you get the idea. Okay. Your parents sound awesome. Help! Oh, and then she says, okay. They say the same thing. Okay, I think time is almost up. So I'm going to have to wrap this up here. Oh man, there's a lot of reading in this game. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram to stay informed on what I'm up to. And check out my other content. I have lots of content on my channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!